masses are, if it's in the movie, they believe it.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully, after they see this, you know, my phone start ringing.
Okay. One more question, man.
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel about? I don't even understand why this is still going on in 2021, but traditional martial artists just thinking they can defeat everybody. Like Wayne Chun guys, they can, you know, and discrediting, you know, MMA, 52, etc.
I fought a lot of those Wing Chun guys because, you know, I
seen one with you.
I did Dominic Izzo,
yeah,
the cop guy, and I ended up beating him up, and we kept the tape low because they paid me good.
Yeah.
But he came at me, and I proved to him why this shit, you can't bring this shit into real fight.
Yeah.
Like, it's too, like, you got nothing here. Like, it's like a snake. A snake doesn't bite you like this. Snake coils up and it strikes out. That's why you're here. This is your coil. So if you're already uncoiled, what's this? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
Ain't no power behind it.
There's no power, and you giving me. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't believe, like you've been in jail so long, you think that nobody's believing this silly shit.
Yeah.
No, we don't believe that. You can't use the magical shit. This ain't the 70s no more when Kung Fu was magical.
Yeah.
Nobody knew better. We all seen MMA now. MMA, and every time somebody tries to come to me with a Kung Fu fantasy, I was like, well, how come we ain't seeing the MMA? Because that is the place. If you got a tiger claw, you can't go into boxing, but you can go into MMA. So show us.
But then they're going to, well, it's a killing system. I can't, you know, if I hit you with that tiger claw to the trachea, you know.
Yeah, I had one guy, and I killed him. I said, you know, every deadly art can be minimized if it's a real art.
Yeah.
I said, see, with shooting, what they got, paint gun. So if your art is really deadly, you can minimize it. And if you can't minimize it, it's probably not real. Because, well, I can rip your tongue out. How many tongues have you ripped out? Show me your tongue collection. You're like, please, I need to see like 8 tongues laid down. Like, okay, yeah, you ripping tongues, huh?
Time seeing 52 blocks, I was 12 years old. I don't count that as my first training lesson, but at least it was when my mind opened up. I later moved uptown, met some good guys. Mr. G, rest in peace, he passed away. He was very instrumental with my 52 and 52 information.
And now when you blocking them, you're cutting them.
Yeah.
That's dope. But that's kind of like with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, capoeira guys, they have
Put it
razor
between
blades
their toes.
between their toes. So same difference. Or if you have the razor blade in between your hands, now slap boxing becomes something different. Deadly. So stuff like that, totally real. But the dance around, like you said, boondock stuff, it's only good for slap boxing and people who don't know how to fight.
Yeah, for sure.
And even Rod, I told him, like, you built a career fighting off of people who don't know how to fight. So it's really your record. You know, if you beat up 10 people who don't know how to fight, or you beat up 2 golden glovers, I'd rather the golden glovers. Because now I can say I got something. If I beat up 10 people who don't know how to fight, that's a false sense of security. I'm thinking I can fight until I get in front of somebody that really knows how to fight.
Yeah.
So that was them. You know, you fighting street fighters,